Welcome to the next episode of Two Pizzas in a Pod, brought to you by Luigi's Pizzeria.
Our
Home.
cast, I'm sorry. I have like a... I don't know what the fuck this is. It's like
You'd be picking at your hand.
I just want to.
Yeah, we did good last week, so you could say fuck as much as you want this week.
We have a rule the first like 5 minutes, no swearing. I just broke that.
What are you
It's like a
picking
blister
at?
or something. I don't know what it is. It's not that big. Look,
It's called a callus, brother.
it's not a callus because it's soft. Isn't a callus hard?
Yeah,
I
usually.
don't know what it is. Why there of all the fingers? I'm not doing anything nefarious. Don't look at me
Dough
like that.
finger.
Did you wash your hands before we started? Okay, just stay over there.
Every day, every time I'm safety certified. I got all the certifications from the city of Revere.
So all right, good. So you're clean. So you just got a random callus.
Serve
So
safe, all that stuff.
you were literally staring down at
I
your
don't know
hand
what the
and
hell.
picking at it.
Because my hands are usually soft. Like I don't like use like moisturizer or anything like that. I just keep them clean.
Yeah, there we go.
Not
Nice.
that spot. I must have missed a spot or something. But whatever.
For like 2 months, but that's okay.
I'll figure it out.
All
We
right,
got
so
lost. What's this episode, bros?
this episode is brought to us by Luigi's Pizzeria, home of the best pizza in Revere. How many times?
2-time winner.
What happened after the last time?
It never happened again.
Never.
So
Never happened
that
again.
that was not anything to do with us.
No.
I can't remember. Did we ever get to the bottom of why
Yeah, let's not talk
they
about
never?
that.
Okay, never mind.
Yeah, let's just move on.
We'll move
Yes, I'm a reigning champ. So
Yeah. And also we have on, as always, our pizza swag. Yep.
my buddy Richard from Elite Embroidery. Thank you as always.
We
The
can
best.
we can get these at Luigi's
The famous pizza
famous
shirt.
pizza
I believe,
shirt.
which honestly I have to restock.
already.
I'm out of. This is the third time. I'm out of large.
That's phenomenal. That's
So I gotta do
phenomenal.
an order.
So if you take a large, don't come yet. We gotta
No, give me like
dropping it
like 10 days. But either at Luigi's.
Yep.
Or
Or
Luigi's.itemorder.com. You can get your own Luigi swag. You can get the sweatshirt.
100%.
Scott sweatshirt.
Yep.
That's a nice hat, Scott.
That's a beautiful hat. I love that
You
hat.
can get that hat too.
I went to
wore
the
that.
I did. I went to New Hampshire with Julie's family and me and Nick and my wife Angela. I wore the hat.
Oh, did you really?
Yeah, I love that
That's
hat. It was
awesome.
nice and
I
comfortable.
didn't get any photos.
Shit,
Long invite. What a shame.
It was a fun time.
I know my saying.
You're
Relationship.
Invited. You're always invited.
Wow.
We went
Nice to meet.
tubing.
I wanted
I
you
love
to come.
tubing.
I wanted you
Tubing's
to
so much
come.
fun.
I said you should. Where's Justin? And
Did anyone
they-
get flipped?
Yes. Yes.
Was it you?
Gianna did.
Gianna
Me
did.
and Gustavo both got flipped.
Oh yeah, it
Oh,
was
double flip?
phenomenal. And,
No.
and Gianna lost her sunglasses and her hat.
Yeah, that's just a rookie mistake.
Well, no, two different different occasions.
Yeah. So she
She didn't learn from the first time?
she wore her sunglasses like to go tubing, which honestly I didn't even think about it. I out in the sun I just think like sunglasses are part of your anatomy.
Yeah.
But then after she went flying off the tube, I was like, yeah, that was
Yeah, so that's day one.
She wore them on the tube. Yes, on the tube.
It was funny because like you saw the wake that she was gonna hit. If she was on it with her brother, and Dave is her brother's name, was holding on tight, and she was kind of just bobbing up and down with the waves, and then you saw the wake that was gonna like take her off, and she hit it, and you just see the sunglasses go.
It was phenomenal. It was
Right
phenomenal.
on it.
So what happened with the hat?
So she was
know.
back on the boat, and we would just they just took off quickly, and then hat went right off her head.
Was it like
Yeah.
one of those hats? Like a
No,
red hat?
because we would have dove in the water and got that. You retrieved that hat. It was just a random hat,
Oh, all right.
which I thought was pretty funny. And speaking of random, that is actually
Wow, what a transition that was.
this week's
That
episode.
was not planned at all. Though.
Random thoughts.
But hold on, before we continue, you had to ask how to spell thoughts, and I said I'm bringing this up on.
Truth be told,
Should do a spelling bee episode too.
I did have to ask how to spell. I don't spell very well. Thank you for bringing that
But
up.
honestly, I kept quiet because I
struggled.
was confused too, and then the yell boy stepped up to the plate.
He did.
Listen, you guys do a lot of heavy lifting around here. I'm just trying to pull my
We
weight.
need
so.
your brains.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Thank God. So as
Perfect
always,
week for it too.
there we
Yeah,
go.
right.
As always, I'm Scott. My favorite co-host Justin from Survivor. We got Nick the producer, and we got David.
Yo.
We're missing this. Someone's seat is empty though.
I don't want to bring it up because we're gonna get
She's
because
gonna kill me.
She didn't get us in trouble, which I don't know how this works, but
I don't either. But she wasn't here last week either. She's a what, Nicholas?
a busy bumblebee.
She's a busy bumblebee. So the next couple of weeks she's not gonna be here. So which that
Just
means
next week, then she'll be back.
How
Yeah.
come we don't get time
Next
off
2
like
weeks.
this though?
Because
we don't. We don't.
she's the CEO. I guess she
yeah.
makes her own
What
rules.
is the PTO? for this company.
Yeah, who's our HR? Do we even know?
That's would also be Juliana.
Oh, so we
Yeah,
have no shot.
she covers all the time
So I
off.
should just stop talking because then I'll never get time off.
Never.
Yeah.
She listens
Zero.
to these when she's not here.
Oh, I
Like, she's
believe it.
currently listening right now.
I had a feeling.
I'll get a text message.
All right.
No,
Engineer, maybe you can help me out and just put a giant bleep over my face and everything that I said.
it's too late now.
Earlier.
Yeah.
Yeah.
About
yeah.
5 minutes in.
Oh,
so
she was.
maybe
Yeah,
just-
that was too
Maybe just start the episode now.
Thank you very much. Yeah, thank you very much.
To two pieces
yeah,
of pod.
yeah. We're gonna. But so I mean, the tough part is it is the summertime. So people are on vacation. We all have things going on. So there may be you may get a week where we throw out like a best of. Where it's not
Yeah.
a shoot. Where we
Which
just
would be
throw.
pretty fun to
Some
do.
bloopers or
Anyway.
whatever.
Yeah, like just
There's plenty of those.
we were even in the production meeting before the show. We were even talking about maybe we throw like I have all the raw footage of when we first started.
That's like scary.
I mean, think about it. I mean, we're 10 episodes in, and it's going great. And before we started actually going, putting it out, we practiced. I mean, we threw it out, and it's
I can't believe
funny the progression.
progression. Though.
Yeah, it's funny, isn't it?
It was wild. It's like watching like your kid grow up,
Yeah.
but
Yep.
the kid's having a hard time like when he first
I mean,
starts out.
We're still getting used to the tech. I mean, we appreciate everyone's comments, and I know people say, "Hey, we heard popping in the episode." Yep, we're still getting used to all the tech stuff, and we're doing
Thank
it.
David for that.
Well, the engineer sometimes is not on his game, but
You're supposed to be keeping the. What was your saying? Keeping the ship.
I'm
What?
keeping the ship sailing.
Yeah.
It's sailing. We haven't sunk yet.
yep, we have it. We have it.
So-
We got
going
hit by a
straight.
We may be
cannonball,
taking
so
on water, but it's coming.
We're
out.
not flipping
It's going
like
in.
some of us.
That's all that matters.
We're not doing any tubing.
Honestly,
or
without Juliana here, everything just goes completely awry.
Yeah, she-
Oh, 100%. Yeah, but we just go. But I mean, for the group of people who've never done this before, and we threw this together, and we learned how to do it, and we're having a blast doing it.
I love this.
So I think it's coming out pretty well, and we appreciate the support. We're getting good views, some subscribers. Keep subscribing on the YouTube. Click the button below if you're not. Listen on your favorite podcast.
And I like the video aspect of it too.
That-
That was a
we-
nice touch.
yeah, the video aspect was cool because when we first started talking about it, we didn't know what to do.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We were like, well, how are we going to do this? You want to just do audio, and then I did some research, and we figured, let's do it on YouTube, and that's kind of the thing now. I mean, everybody does podcasts, and there's
Yeah.
a huge amount of them out there.
I mean, we're going neck and neck with the Taylor Swift podcast that just came out.
Please, you got nothing on
Tay
us,
Tay,
yeah.
come on, Tay Tay. She just revealed her album. Come on.
Numbers. I know
Come
she
on.
just revealed her album.
She revealed her album, got 8 million views. Good for her. God bless.
You're not excited, Justin?
I'm not a
about that?
fan. I used to be a fan. I'm no longer a fan.
Why?
I was a fan for a long time.
Is it because she's dating Travis Kelce now?
That might be part of it. But I'm out on her.
All right.
I was-
I know.
Well, why are you out on her?
Wait, why do you know why?
I know why. Because there's another.
Well, no. Beside that, is that do you know?
No, I don't.
Are you
I
cheating on
thought-
Sabrina?
No, listen. I was a big fan. Like when she first started out, like her first few albums, and then I bought her. Maybe you did a great job with the overlay, by the way. The
Thank
last
you.
episode with the Dallas Stars jersey. I'll
Thank
give you
you.
an overlay. I bought her a Christmas album. This was
Okay.
I think either 2010 or 2009. Like one of the
Wow,
only
that's a
ones.
while
No one
ago.
even know who the fuck she was. Like, some blonde girl from Pennsylvania.
Yeah.
And I was like, then we heard her on the radio. Like she got like really, really big. Now she's like untouchable.
She's like probably
She's
number one right
huge.
now.
Oh yeah, she's like, I don't know if like that's good. Like I feel like it's like Amazon in a sense.
Yeah.
Like when it first starts out, like this is like a cool thing. You can buy like a book and it can like ship anywhere. Then it's
Yeah,
like
right.
you can buy like
Yeah.
random stuff. Like now it'll come to my house. Now it's like you can get your groceries, you can get your pharmacy, you can get TV apps from there. You get a bunch of shit.
Yeah,
like I feel
right.
like that's
It's
like the
monopolized.
whole universe. Yeah, I'm like
Like-
I don't go for that. To be honest with you, I
But you
I
think
get
that-
one to be the
is
best.
that why you don't like Taylor Swift? Is 'cause
Yeah.
she's kind of monopolizing.
I just
like,
think it's like too much. Like everything's Taylor
she's
Swift.
like I didn't realize how big she was.
Oh, it's huge.
She's
It's
huge.
insane.
And she just did that tour, and
That-
broke records.
But you want to know what? And I actually give her a lot of credit, and I learned this. She didn't, which I guess in production, a lot of these artists, or 99% of them, don't own their master recording.
They do not. No, correct.
She was trying to buy it for years.
Yep.
And was petty and re-recorded all of her music.
Taylor's version.
Taylor's version,
Yeah.
and then she did
Yeah.
what was that the tour called? The New Eras tour.
Eras.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yep.
She just like that's I think that's pretty cool. That's pretty
I mean,
badass.
when you think about it, an artist should own. She writes and sings her own stuff, and a lot of artists do that. They should own their own material.
Yeah,
but they
that's not-
sign
that's the
contracts where you can't
production
do that.
companies, yeah.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah.
You gotta watch out for them.
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean,
You never know what comes from those.
I mean, it is your stuff, but
We can have a
it's
talk
not-
about that at some
it's
point, too.
not-
what's that?
We should have a talk about contracts.
Yeah, no, let's not. We won't discuss contracts. But I did read an article that Taylor Swift she treats her employees very, very well.
Yeah.
And she gave out a
I
ton of
read that
money in
too.
bonuses.
Yep. And that goes a long way. Like, I respect the hell out of that as somebody
100
who has
Yep.
hired people and who has worked for bosses too.
Yep.
And
Yep.
I've seen both sides of it. I've had well, I can't even say like I've had bad bosses because it's been mostly my father.
Wow.
What?
She paid $360 million to regain ownership of her first 6 albums.
I believe that,
master
too.
recordings.
That's
really do.
that's crazy.
Yeah.
That's a lot of money. That's a big asset for a company to give up. 360, and that's only going to keep going up.
Yeah, but they didn't probably pay anything for them. They
No, so I guess the people that owned it,
Yep.
the rights to her masters, weren't the original owners. It had been sold a couple times before.
Okay.
They
Okay.
probably still made money off it because I would assume it had been a couple of years from when they sold it to Taylor.
Yeah.
But $360 million for your own stuff is,
Dropping the bucket for her though.
I know.
Now.
I know.
Now, yeah,
Which is
no,
crazy. Like, that's a crazy thing to say. $360 million.
Yeah.
That's nuts.
Cash. I'm assuming not.
What should you back
not
up the
cash,
Brinks truck?
Just like liquid money. Like this wasn't like a loan she took
Just pull
out.
off Fort Knox. No, like that's just crazy to like conceptualize. Like, you can just like combine like a hockey team if you wanted multiple hockey teams.
You could. Yeah.
Why
But
not?
yeah.
If she bought the Bruins, they'd be in a better position than they are right now.
I don't know. I think you need a higher power.
I don't even think. Like I said, you know what? It sucks. I used to say this about like teams like Buffalo
Well, we talked about that
or
with
The
Buffalo.
last
But,
episode we
you-
talked
yeah,
about Buffalo.
But you
Who
can
other
put,
one
like,
through?
these teams, even if you put like God and Jesus or whomever you believe in on the ice, they're still not going to make them good. And I feel like where we're at with the
I've never
No,
seen.
it's
I've
not.
never seen God and or Jesus play, so I can't.
I
make
would
a
love to
custom-
see that. Though.
I'm
That'd be
just
really
saying,
cool.
like, whatever they are.
That put people in the seats.
Yeah,
I would.
It would.
I would.
A
100%.
higher being like strapped on the skates.
Yeah.
Absolutely. You have
But
a sold out crowd.
It's Bruins still win a Stanley Cup.
Yeah,
I mean, they
that
essentially had God on the team already. Patrice Bergeron.
we're not going to get into that again.
That's a sore subject.
I'm not a
know.
fan.
He's not a fan, so it's a
No.
sore subject over here. So
I
be
remember
careful.
we covered- I
Be
I've done a
careful.
total 180 on that man, which
Yeah.
sounds awful because I was like, I remember when he first got drafted in the like the mid 2000s, and he was coming up through the ranks. And did I ever tell you this story of when he played for Providence?
No, you never. Nothing I've heard.
So I didn't hear this personally, but it was somebody that I knew who had a friend on the Providence Bruins.
Okay.
And he had like a regular job, like I don't know what the hell he was doing. He was in the union or something, but he wanted to be either a Boston cop or a Boston firefighter. So Bergeron was 18. He was an assistant captain down there in Providence.
Yeah.
They knew like he wasn't going to be there long, but they were trying to give him a leadership role early on
Yeah.
to develop into a captain someday.
Okay.
So the guy goes up to him. He's like, "Hey, just want to let you know." And this guy was in his like mid 30s, late 30s. He's like, "I'm not going to be at practice tomorrow. I have to take that police test or the fire test, whatever it was."
Yeah.
And Patrice Bergeron's like, "Oh yeah, no, that's fine. Like, like you'll be good." So the day comes, he's not there. They have practice, and the guy Bergeron's like fuming. He's like pissed. He goes, "I can't believe this guy's not here for practice." The next day comes around. The guy's back from the police or fire exam, whatever it is, and he's in the locker room. And before they start practicing, Patrice Bergeron comes up to him, and he's screaming at him like in broken English because he was trying to learn English at that point. Give him a ton of credit.
Yeah.
He spoke French.
Right.
Yeah.
He's like, "Why weren't you at practice yesterday? I don't understand." And the guy's looking at him like, "I just talked to this kid 2 days ago. I told him like I'm not going to be there. You gave me the okay." But obviously there was like a language barrier there.
Yeah.
And he says, "I just don't understand. You're committed to a team. You have to do this." And he's looking at him. He's like, "This kid's 18. He's going to be in the league like very soon. If not this year, next year. He'll be playing for close to 20 years. Probably win something. He'll win a bunch of awards, which he did. He'll have a prolonged career." He goes, "I'll never make the NHL. I've never made it. You know, this is the furthest that I will go.
Which, was,
I need a
it's
job."
to play in the minor leagues AHL.
Oh, yeah,
you
it was-
have to be an extremely
Oh,
talented
100%.
hockey player.
But the issue was now they're making like close to $1 million.
Yeah.
Like I think the entry level contracts are like it's like $750 to like $950, like right around there
For AHL.
for AHL. Yeah. Would you get the
It's
two-way
okay
deals?
money.
Yeah, okay.
Okay.
What do you got?
It's good money for professional athletes.
I mean, but think about it. They never were.
So I don't make $750,000.
That was going to be my next question.
That'd be
Am I
nice.
missing
Yeah.
something
Can
here?
I get a loan?
But like in terms but like in terms of professional athletes, like that's okay money. Like that's good. Like they're growing the game and they're finally making good money.
But back then, they were not making good money.
Yeah.
They were making like
No.
30 or 40, which still like back in the mid 2000s, like that was like okay
A
money.
modest wage, yeah.
But still, like he's like, I need a career, I need a job. I'm not gonna be able to play forever. Like my body is like not in the same shape it was.
Yeah.
And Bergeron couldn't believe that somebody was playing hockey that did not develop or dedicate his whole life to the sport. Like he could not conceptualize that because he's been on skates since he was like out of the
Yeah.
womb. He didn't know anything else but hockey.
He was a prodigy growing up. Like,
Yeah,
he was,
exactly. But he only stayed on the rink. That was it. He would practice every single day on his shot, on his speed, on his skating ability, two-way play, whatever it was. But like other people were like, well, I have to go to school. Like I have to go to like family events. I have like a job I have to do. And like he could not figure that out at 18 years old. He's like, I cannot believe this guy doesn't want to play hockey. And the guy's like, I want to play hockey, but I'll never be like you. I'm not gonna make it to the NHL.
Right. And it's kind of crazy to think that you make it to the AHL, which is the next step is the show. You go to the league.
The big leagues.
And back in the day, you had to have a second job because you
Oh, yeah.
couldn't survive off of that salary.
No,
Yeah.
which is nuts.
I still even think back then, like making it to that level of hockey is such a prestigious.
Oh, yeah.
I think hockey is one of the like biggest skill gapped sport. Like to advance, like from high school, like lower division high school to a higher division high school. Like
Yeah.
your talent level is ridiculous, and then even going from college to high school to college and college
Yeah.
to like the minor leagues and pros, and the talent level is ridiculous.
Right. Yeah. No, I agree. And it's, I think it's, you two tell me if I'm wrong, and Jay, if you want to chime in on too. Baseball and hockey are the toughest two sports to get to the top level.
Oh yeah.
Because of the levels you have to go to get there.
I think hockey more so, just because like you ever see how much a stick is?
Yeah.
Well, now if you look at it
That's
that
crazy.
way, yeah. When you look at it
baseball
that way.
too, like to a certain extent, but like all the pads, all the uniforms, like hockey's just like just from seeing like my brother James what he's going through, like
Yeah.
those sticks are like ridiculous. $450 for a fucking stick.
That's insane to
And
me.
he's known to smash a few.
Yeah.
So you know, you make 2 sticks a game, like, you know, you're already down
That's a lot of
$1,000.
money. That's a lot of money.
And we've experienced that because we played up Hockey Town. Oh, Hockey Town.
Oh, we should do no. That's a whole episode. We can't do that right now.
The next episode.
We should.
Next
Well,
week.
I think we should wait for Juliana for that because she's never heard these
I know.
before.
I've never heard
All right,
of
so we'll hold that.
Oh, that would be
we're gonna
such a-
tease. We're gonna tease that. So let's preface that. People who are local who will listen to this know Hockey Town,
Oh yeah, it's the mecca of hockey.
so they're gonna know. So we get yeah.
Can you describe Hockey Town? Like, hold
Okay.
on.
Yes.
Let me just set the stage here. So, you're somebody who has never seen this before in his life.
Okay.
You're going in for the very first time.
Okay.
And I want you to describe like the sights, the sounds, the smells, especially
100%.
the
It's like-
smells.
Yep,
Please
yep.
describe
It's like
those.
walking into the Vatican. I just want people to be prepared.
Yes,
Walking into
it's-
Yeah, the
It's
Vatican. If it's
cherished. It is.
and,
It is cherished. It's the ground. The sacred grounds. So, Route 1 in Saugus,
We're on
Massachusetts. Picture this. It's a beautiful day. You driving down. You see the sign Hockey Town with the
USA.
USA
south. Yeah, America, baby.
with the cartoon hockey player. So you're like, oh, Hockey Town. You walk into the building. The first waft you get is of stale beer
Yeah.
and sweat.
Yeah. Yep.
That is the best way to describe
That's what it
that
is.
smell.
Yeah.
Steel beer and sweat.
It's like Bush Light in like the inside of somebody's glove.
Like a
and it's
locker
just
room.
like,
Yeah.
Yep.
oh, it's so bad.
It's the worst smelling swamp ass you've ever smelled in your life.
It's because
the best way to put it.
The floor's all that rubber, so you can walk on.
Oh no, we're still on the first floor.
Oh,
The first
yeah.
floor is ice.
That's downstairs
The-
on the ice.
The first floor is ice. You have 2 rinks. One when you first walk in and then one
No,
across.
yeah, I'm talking about when you walk in.
It means the actual floor.
Oh, I
area.
apologize.
Like
Yes.
that commercial grade rubber suit.
Yes.
Because you just walk on. People just walk around on skates. And,
Yep. So it smells. So as you walk in, now you walk into the past the rink, and in the middle is the office,
Yeah.
where the 2 bathrooms are, because you need bathrooms, of course, for people who come to the public.
Yeah, by code you need to.
And you make it seem like it's an office, like, you know, like you're stepping into like a CEO's corner office. Like it's just like a desk and like a temporary wall
Yeah.
in the middle of the
Yeah, no, it's not
It's like a desk from the 1970s.
Remember when we had to get our photos taken? And the guy just like that was just
They took out like a Polaroid that they had to like wind up.
the guy, like, you ever get your passport photos done at like Walgreens
Oh,
or
yeah.
CVS?
I have a story
And
about
they just
that.
pull the thing
Don,
down.
you can tell it.
I'll tell him
You
in
can
a
tell the
minute.
story about
I'll
that.
tell him in a minute.
So you get that shithole right there. So now we played street hockey. I played street hockey when I was 17. I could never skate. I wasn't a great skater, and I loved hockey, so I played street hockey starting at 17 years old. So street hockey rink was upstairs back in the 80s.
Yeah.
And street hockey was big in the 80s. It was real big.
My mother said she could not go outside for a day, the 70s and the 80s, without seeing people playing street hockey.
Yep.
Like the end of every street, the intersections of every street.
We played all the
roads and
time.
that.
Beachmont, speaking of
Yeah.
Beachmont, we used to go down and play in the tennis courts
Yep.
down there. We played in the tennis courts down there when we weren't playing in Hockey Town. Then you would walk upstairs, up the stairs that were rusty steel stairs.
Yeah.
That there was sticky stuff that you were walking through. You don't ask what it is. I don't want to know. Now you're gonna get another smell, the waft of cigarette smoke now with raw sweat from the back of a bull's ass in beer,
Yeah.
steel beer.
And a haze. Haze of
Piss. It smells like piss.
Yeah.
All right, I'm not upstairs yet.
Oh, okay.
I'm not upstairs
You're
yet.
about halfway up.
I'm about
You're on the
halfway-
Well, there's like a landing, like
Yeah,
right there.
You're on
It's
that
not
first
big,
landing,
but
David.
yeah.
Hold your horses,
Sorry,
David. You're on the
jumping the
first
gun.
landing.
You get upstairs and then the piss hits you. The piss
Yes.
smell hits you.
Because the bathrooms are, probably a little too far away per Massachusetts code.
The bathrooms, if I don't know if you've ever gone when we played up there. If you guys ever went in those
I
bathrooms,
have.
the doors, they had stalls. The doors were ripped off.
Yeah.
There was
There was nothing there.
no toilet seat. And when I used to play in the '80s, we didn't care. Yeah, we took shits in there.
Yeah. Yeah.
We didn't care. Like we would go before a game and we'd take a shit. And basically, it's not a good thing.
It's almost like a sacrilegious if you don't take a shit.
Right,
Like you're too
right.
embarrassed.
And our teammates would come in and be like, "You almost done?" And you sit there, "Give me a minute, I'm almost done." Yeah, hold on 1 second. Yeah, I mean, and then there's the hockey rink, the street hockey rink, which was terrible. It's terrible. It's the green, hard
Yeah.
plastic, and then the benches in the penalty box. On top of the benches were empty beer bottles, probably from the first day they opened the
The
place.
stands too. The stands were littered with just cans of beer.
Beer cans
You're missing
everywhere.
a very important point.
Is
The first floor hockey rink on the right side,
Oh my God.
half
Yes.
of it is fucking brick wall.
Yes.
yes,
There's no glass.
Yes.
What? It's the first rink when you walk in the door from that side parking lot, like right up the
Yeah.
highway.
Mhm.
That first rink, the boards are adjacent to like the exterior wall. They didn't put any glass up.
It's just
brick.
it's just
It's
brick.
just
boards,
brick.
boards.
Oh, I
Just
didn't know that.
brick, yep.
It's just boards.
Just
and then
brick.
The cement blocks they used to construct the building.
You imagine,
That's it.
imagine you try to come into the offensive zone and you want to chip it off the glass real quick to get in and deep.
Oh yeah, you just hit like an errant brick and just have the
And
thing
it
like
goes fucking
ricochet.
straight, yeah, it just goes in the back.
That's
of the
nuts.
Not even that.
They try
What
to
if you hit a brick and it chips and now you get brick all over the ice?
Yeah, that would be tough.
Like a kid goes head first into the board. You want those boards to move when you get hit, so you don't.
Yeah, that's the whole point of the boards.
They're right up against
up against
brick.
the
I can't. I've never seen that, but I try to spend
can't believe it.
as few amount of minutes in there as I possibly can.
Yeah.
Before heading upstairs, of course.
So that is the sacred ground of Hockey Town in a kind of a paint a picture for you.
It's the Vatican.
To me and to us, it is. And
what about
it's
the parking lot?
the parking lot. Oh, the fights
A lot
in
of
the
beer
in the
cans,
drinking.
A lot of fights.
It was
I like
just
how it's just like the same. Like the beer is just like the overarching theme.
Yeah.
And then, like
Yeah.
each other aspect of it, like you get your fist fights outside. You'll get your smell of piss upstairs.
well, we had fist fights inside too. I mean, we were fighting during the
Here's
game.
the thing. I'd say it's like a little pocket of like the old world. Like it's
Yeah.
it's the same. It's a little.
Yeah,
It's
like,
timeless
it
because it
hasn't-
literally has not changed.
So in the back,
not once.
in the back during the day when the place was popping, they built another rink outside.
I was gonna say you're forgetting a very important aspect, but I'm glad you brought that up. Because
There's-
did you know that?
I did, I
You
did.
did? Okay.
So we had tournament. They used to run a ton of tournaments up there. I played in a bunch of tournaments up there, and we played in the back, and that back rink was phenomenal.
That was the best part of the whole place,
Yeah,
the back
the
rink.
rink.
Yes,
Yeah.
and it was outdoors, but it had like a roof, but it was
Yep.
like partially enclosed.
Yeah,
Correct.
Yeah.
So you could still like feel the elements, but we played there in high school.
Mhm.
We had a street hockey club, and like a bunch of us, we would just go like after school. We would take our cars up
Yeah.
when we could drive. Then we rented a bus one year because we had enough people, so we could take like it was like a shuttle bus.
Yep.
But like a bunch of us once a week up there. But then like you'd be best friends with somebody, and then like you would want to like knock his teeth down his throat.
Yeah, you'd be in
20
love with
minutes
each other.
later. Yeah, people would be putting each other in headlocks, like putting their head through the fucking glass.
Oh my God.
It was
Did
insane.
Oh my
MC
God.
had their like the street hockey like
We
team
would
and-
just like intramural though. Like
Oh,
we
okay.
just play each other.
I think that'd be so cool.
But when you have like 17-year-old boys that are all like
This is gonna be-
testosteroned up,
Yeah.
and that's like not the best.
No, no.
When you turn them against each other, put them on the hockey team.
Yeah,
And-
you want the organized part.
Yeah, of
You
course.
can't
You know,
beat
I'm
them
not
up.
gonna beat you, buddy from geometry class.
We took it seriously. I mean, you took it seriously. I mean, and I was a goon. I played as a goon. And that was my
Goons are
role.
needed.
That was my role. And I remember one game. Actually, my wife came, and I think that was the last time she ever came watch me play. I literally pinned someone up against the boards with my stick across his throat, because he hacked me, and I put him against the boards with my stick across the throat. I said, "You got a problem?" He goes, "Yes, your stick is across my throat." I said, "Okay, hack me again, and I'm gonna push it all the way through."
I remember when we were in the league. My mother wanted to come to the games like so badly, but it was the first one. I was like, "Yeah, you should come. Like it'll be a good time. Like we'll have fun."
No.
But then the last minute she couldn't come.
Yeah.
And I was like, "Oh, man, don't worry about it. There's plenty. Like there was like 13 or 14 games on the schedule. Like,
Yeah,
we
yeah.
played over
All
like
summer.
Yeah.
we played from like May to like the middle of August, I think.
Yeah.
Because then I
Yeah.
moved into school. I moved to Yale.
Yeah, right.
But after the first game, I came home. She's like, "How was it?" I was like, "Yeah, no, it was good." And then the next week, she was like, "Oh, I want to come." I was like, "Matt, do not come to these games, please." You know what I mean? Just
Oh,
because of just like
God.
the shenanigans that happened.
Yeah,
First 5 minutes in, you were face washing someone with
Oh, yeah.
and I was a goalie.
Yeah, with
and
your
I was the goalie.
goalie.
And I was the worst goalie in the world. We had no goalie, and I just said, "I'll jump in." And the best part, the kid I faced was like, "You suck." I go, "No kidding."
Yeah,
I know
He
that.
was a big boy too. He was
I didn't care. Yeah, no, he was. Yeah, I
I
have.
give you credit for stepping up to be the goalie, though. Like,
Oh yeah, I didn't. It was just. And the best part about it, and I know we're gonna say we're gonna talk about it after, but the best part about it was, we went up there to have fun and to play around. And I was older, and you kids, had a blast with you kids. You guys busted everyone's balls. It was awesome.
Yeah.
It was-
weren't great. We weren't good.
We
at
didn't
all.
care.
No,
We
yeah.
didn't. But we were playing teams that thought they were the Boston Bruins.
Oh,
Yeah.
that was insane.
You know what's funny? We had a couple like actual hockey, like really good hockey players
Yeah,
on
yeah,
the team too.
yeah.
But we just sucked. We were honestly we were there just to fucking make fun of people and slash them in the back.
But I thought it was like good exercise too, like
Yeah.
because like we were like early 20s. Like I think you were what 19?
yeah, I was
19 or
fresh out of
20?
fresh out of high
Yeah.
school.
Yep.
Fresh
So
out of high school.
it was like that age group, like late teens, early 20s.
Right.
We had you there. Like Andrew and Adam were, they had to be like in their mid 20s, right? Or like late
I think
20s.
Adam's only like 3 years older than me.
Yeah.
So he was
so
like
He's probably
25.
my age now. Yeah.
Yeah.
26, 27.
And then Andrew was like maybe he was 30.
30s, yeah.
Yeah.
Right around there.
Yeah, we were just doing it to have a good
Then
time.
you and Billy, like you guys were like our captains.
Yeah. We were just doing it to have a good time, and which the pride in what we all the whole team will wear as a badge of honor. We actually made a referee cry.
We did.
we almost made 2 of them cry.
We
Made
did.
him cry.
Yep.
And we beat a team that was actually like a decorated street hockey
Oh
team.
my god, they were ridiculous. They were on
I
Substack.
almost
For
got
anyone who was on
decapitated
Substack.
that game.
Yeah,
Oh,
one of the drunk guys came at you with a stick, and that's the fight that broke out. There
Yeah,
was a
well,
fight.
The fight broke out because I got sucked.
Oh, we gotta save this for Julia.
Oh yeah,
Oh,
yeah.
yeah.
We'll
She's gonna be
we'll get into that.
mortified.
Yeah, we'll get into that.
She would like want to go back in time and make sure the guy fucking hit me in the head with the stick.
But so we'll keep that in your mind. You know what Hockey Town smells like and looks like. It's still the same to this day. And we had a blast. I got a ton of stories from Hockey Town. We got a ton of stories.
I
So
want to do it again.
I'm assuming they're still doing
You
it.
would-
It's
I don't think it's big, but you mentioned it to one of Julie's future bridesmaids' boyfriends, who is
a hockey-
professional hockey
yes.
player at a very elite level, and he was
Really?
like, "Oh yeah." Yeah, and he was like, I'm totally down. I want to play.
Yeah.
And to the point where we went to a wedding, and he was asking about it still. So
I'm 100%. Well, I mean, I can't play anymore, but I will definitely come up.
You could be
and-
our coach.
I could coach, absolutely.
I was like, I will 100%. We could use you.
Yeah, that would be a lot of fun.
Or poor
But,
Billy playing on 2 knee replacements.
No, yeah.
Oh, God, and
that
he
was
played.
me.
He played like 2 games.
That was
and
literally
never,
elder
never,
abuse on our part.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? We had him as the anchor of the defense. I was like, what the fuck are we
Well,
thinking?
that's why the kid
Can't even
that
turn his neck, and we had him on TV.
the kid went after him. That's why I went after the kid. I'm like,
Which,
yeah,
mind you,
this
like,
ain't happening.
You guys are like, at the time in your maybe when Billy was in his mid-50s. You guys are like adult, like full-grown adults. This guy was like in his maybe early 30s. Like you had like 20 years on him.
They're like literally trying to fight like the elders. I'm like, well, like, are you guys like soft? Like, what's wrong
Yeah.
with you?
Yeah.
But
Like,
me-
we're right here, but there's a bunch of 18.
Yeah, you know what I mean? They were ready to go.
Well, that's why I was never afraid, because I always had you guys come streaming
Yeah,
in.
100%.
You know, like that's why. I mean, I could care less about starting
And
the
James
fights.
is a maniac too. Like he
Oh,
just
yeah.
he
Oh
didn't
God,
care.
it was so much fun. We had so much fun. I mean, we went
That's
for
a little
Julie for that
teaser.
one.
We'll just throw the morsels
Yeah.
out.
I find it funny. This is probably mean, but we heckled the refs so bad.
And
Yeah.
you know, it had to be done. You know, this is part of the experience.
But you know what's funny? Heck, but like, if anybody listened to your group, the way you guys talk to each other, they would honestly think that you hate each other and not
We
understand
never
how.
said anything like we never swore. We never said anything hateful or
No,
like,
no,
you know,
nothing.
nothing like that. It was like not like I told.
We swore. We definitely
All right,
swore.
yeah, I mean,
But-
yeah, we swore, but I'm saying myself like it was not.
I have a
like-
confession. I have a
You
confession.
may have swore.
Oh, I ripped into him.
I was telling him he would call me for the same penalty every single game.
Yeah.
And like I was on the other side of the ice. So like what are you talking about? So I told him I was like, oh, your mother wears construction boots. And the guy freaks out. He's like, why the hell would you say that about my mother? I was like, I don't know who your mother is.
Yeah,
I'm just saying
right.
something
It's just
stupid.
like
You know what I mean?
it's just like
Yeah, I get the
sports.
shit. Then I told him the next game. I was like, I heard you got a low credit score. He's like, oh, that's a misconduct.
Yeah.
Well, for what? For telling a fucking joke?
No one was on the bench crying to him. Going,
Oh, I remember that too.
He
That really pissed him
He
off.
stormed across the court. He just goes, get in the box.
But we never sided with him.
No,
that was the issue.
No,
It was
no.
always like
You gotta
retaliatory.
go for us.
Yeah, and we were very respectful to him for the first half of the
Oh my
season.
God, yeah, go 100%.
Like, we were like, oh no, we get it, ref. Like, don't worry about it. Then after that,
Yeah.
we're like, why is he picking on us? Like, you know what I mean? We're out here to just like do whatever we want. And they're like, why don't we just like fight back? And we did.
Yeah.
But it was not like physically.
I don't think they were, honestly, I don't think they were
Emotionally
ready for
destroying
us.
They weren't.
Because a lot of the teams up there they've been playing together for many, many years and they're older, and then
Yeah.
here comes a bunch of 18-year-olds.
Yeah, and like you said, we just did it to have fun and like
That's it.
stay active.
Fuck around.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
Sprints. We were shooting up and down the court like fucking piss missiles, but then these old
We
guys
were
would
really
just-
fast. So I have to say, like we
Yeah.
beat them to the corners.
Yeah,
sure.
every
But
time.
they-
And we always had a depleted, but we were only running like two, if that.
Yeah.
Like sometimes we didn't even
Oh,
have two.
God, yeah.
We had like
There's been times where I was playing defense and I didn't come off the court.
No.
Yeah.
Did not.
You know what's funny?
did
On
not
paper,
do
we had
shit.
like 40 kids on the team, but then like 10, 15 would show up.
The first game we had a bunch, and I was like, "Oh, this
Yeah.
is great!" Like we actually had like 4 lines. I was like, "Wow, this is I
Yeah,
can't
we
believe
were
like rolling
running,
4
yeah.
lines." And then the next week it was down to 2. I was
Yeah.
like, "Oh, like maybe it's like an off week." Nope. And then
Nope.
yeah.
Then we did. Down
That's
to
the
like.
point. My buddy Anthony at the end of the year, he was like, "Yo, can I play?" I was like, "Yeah, they don't
just
check
chuck
our
'em in there.
cards.
They haven't
Yeah,
checked-
come on."
They had
I would
no
just-
idea.
we just
Remember
threw
the
people-
IDs we had.
I forgot about
They
that.
gave us IDs like bring your ID every
Yeah.
game. The first like 3 games, and I'm like, "Oh, no one's checking it. I guess I
Yeah.
don't need
Yeah, we
to
had
have
to
my
pay for the. You had to
ID."
pay for the IDs too.
Yeah.
We should put an overlay with the IDs. The
yeah.
IDs
I,
are pretty.
I don't even know if
I
I
s-
could
no, I
find
still
it.
have mine.
Do you
I
really?
have mine
Yeah, it's
too.
at
I
home.
don't know where mine
Mine's in my
It's like a
nightstand.
relic because I still have hair in the picture, so
Mm-hmm.
it's like a relic.
They laminated it like they're like, "Oh, you're official." Like,
Oh,
you
yeah.
know, it's like I was getting
Yeah.
like signing the papers like they go to Yale. The same
The
thing.
ID was paper. We wrote on it.
Yeah, we wrote on it. We filled it in
ourselves.
ourselves. Like, what number do you want? I was like, I don't know. Like, what's available? Like 19. I was like, I guess I'm 19.
Yeah.
That was it.
And the numbers on the IDs didn't match our numbers
Didn't
on our
match the numbers
shirts.
at all.
No.
No.
And then they were getting mad. They're like, oh, one team they brought up like the roster, which we never even had a roster.
Oh,
They're
yeah.
like, who's 67? He's not on the team. I go, buddy, do you think I fucking have any idea?
Yeah,
like, I
right.
met this kid 3 minutes ago, and he says, I'll play defense. I'm like, all right, come on in.
Come
Gave
on
him a
in.
shirt, and that's it.
Yeah, it was like a smorgasbord of like.
One team got mad. They were trying to report us. I was like, report us to who? Like,
Yeah.
who? There's no one else here but us.
We did get talked to.
We got talked to almost every week. I had to go down. I had to go down and talk to him every week.
The office multiple
Yeah.
times.
It was like we're getting called into the principal office.
Yeah,
I
we
got-
need to do another IC episode, by the way. that one was really popular.
Absolutely.
Yeah, we love that. Yeah, no, I got pulled in every week because I was quote unquote the coach, and I go, you gotta stop being mean to the ref. No, no. And then for the fight, I got pulled in for the fight.
Yeah, that was.
You got to stop fighting.
Oh, remember we got suspended for a game?
Yeah.
Yes.
Do you remember that?
Yep.
And then
yep.
we just properly played the next game.
Yeah.
Yeah, we just shut up.
No, yeah.
Did?
Devin got suspended.
Yeah.
Devin got suspended because he beat the piss out of that kid.
Which
And-
was David's fault, by the way.
Oh my
Technically,
God.
I started.
It was so funny.
Yeah.
And like we're a guy short, and Devin's like, "Yeah, I'll be there in 20 minutes," and he was there, and we just played.
Yeah,
it.
he
no,
was
no one said anything. So
I started that fight that led to Devin beating the hell out of the guy, but David was the catalyst of.
Yeah.
I did nothing.
Well,
wrong.
actually,
just
I-
stood there and was charged.
I actually
And I got
started it with the
sucked.
kid. Like he came at me, so I threw my gloves off. I'm like, "Let's go!" And then
Yeah,
you all
yeah.
saw that and jumped in.
That's when the dad came up to me with the.
That's when
big
this
looking baseball bat.
and I got in front of him,
that
and
guy
that's
was crazy.
I
that's
was ready. I
the
was ready to
ex-Marine
eat.
or whatever?
That
I
was
was-
the one game you weren't there.
was that when I was at school?
No, he was there.
he was there. That's when he
did
scored
the
the triple deke.
Oh, yeah, the triple.
The
Oh,
triple
was that the
D.
game? That's the game we won, right?
Yeah,
And then,
the triple
then
D.
they wrote
Adam
the
wasn't
friggin'.
there. Yeah, I fucking
The
scored the
crazy
game
thing
winning
about that?
goal.
The patent pending
You-
justice.
you-
I
were-
missed one. I think the brawl I missed. There was one game that I missed because I had to move my stuff into school.
Yeah, we had
And
a-
then I
That was
came
well later
home.
into the season.
I came
Oh,
home.
that's when David got knocked out clean.
Wait, what?
It's not true.
It's not true.
That's
No,
false.
it's
That's
not.
a false statement.
That was the
Some
end of the
people-
brawl.
If the fact checker was here, she'd know, even though she was never there.
So at the end of the season,
We should have brought the bell.
I know.
my friend Cam, I'm not gonna say his last name. I'm not gonna out him.
You might want to be out. You
Yeah,
never know.
right.
But he wants to be out.
He just like hopped on, like you said, they didn't check
Yeah,
the roster. He's
right.
like, "Can I play?" He was like, "Yeah, he's a really good ice hockey player."
Yeah,
Like,
he was nice.
he's a smaller dude, and this big fat ogre elbows him in the
What
nose.
game was this? This was the game with the brawl.
Yeah,
This is
this
one
is
of
the
them.
one. This is one of the. This is the game that David picked somebody up literally off his feet and body slammed him to
Yeah.
the ground.
And so David, just comes running over because our teammate just got elbowed in the face. He's literally bleeding. And,
Yeah.
and the kid comes out of nowhere and just attacks David, just mauls him for no
And,
reason.
and David had no idea that he punched him because the kid punched David and David body checked him
Shoulder checked him.
And
And
he-
he had like a stiff shoulder.
and he went
check.
down like a ton of
And the kid
bricks.
fucking like dropped on the floor like I just knocked him out cold.
Yeah, so instead of defending David, I just started chirping David. I was like, "Dude, you got knocked out."
It just got out of control. It was so much fun. Like these teams had no idea that they were playing the friggin' Charleston Chiefs.
Yeah.
They had no idea that we should have named
still-
ourselves the Charleston Chiefs. Now that I
should
think
have.
about
I
it.
still find it so that guy threw a beer can at me because there was.
Yeah, the stupid moron threw a beer can at the car.
I'm trying to think because there was the big brawl. I remember that, and like you guys like, can you make it? I was like, no. I'm like, I moved into school. I had my car down there, but then it was like the next week, and I was bummed that I missed the game.
Yeah.
And then you got the friggin' It was when Mayweather fought McGregor.
Oh yeah.
You,
Oh,
bought,
that's
the-
right.
you bought the pay per view.
Yeah, we
and
all
I
came
was
back,
asking
yeah.
my friends all at school. I was like, "Oh,
Yeah.
what are you guys doing for the fight tonight?" And we did our orientation. They're like,
Right.
we don't even know each other. Why would we fight? I'm like, where the fuck am I? I was floored. I had no idea. And I was like, you want to go to Buffalo Wild Wings? They're like, what's that? I'm like, I was like, I have to get the fuck out of here. And I think I called you.
Yeah.
And I was like, what are you doing for the fight? And you're like, we're getting it. I was like, I'll be there in 3 hours.
Yeah.
And you
I
went.
thought,
You
which
showed
is-
up.
yeah, I
You
showed
were.
up.
Yep.
But then I stayed and then I played the last game.
Yes.
And then I went back to school.
Yeah.
But I was there the whole
Like,
time.
untapping my memories.
Dude, it was wild. I was talking to kids. I was like, and you don't even have to like boxing to know about that fight. Like that was such a
Yeah, you
big
just look
thing.
for a rock tonight.
Yeah, and it went on for like months. Like they would have
Oh my
those
God,
press
it was-
conferences where he picked up the
Yeah.
backpack and he's like, "Oh, look at the guy with the little school
He
bag."
did a world tour.
It never ended. Every day, like they were fighting with each other on something. And then he's talking about like the bus or something.
Yeah.
Threw something on the bus.
Oh, that's old. Yeah, he threw the chair for me.
We're
the
going
bus,
on. But I was talking to them, and I was like, you don't even have to be like. Granted, Yale kids are not big into sports.
Yeah.
But like any magazine, like website you were on,
Yep.
any news thing you read or watched on TV, that was like the number one story. They're like, this is like the biggest fight of all time.
Yeah.
And I was like, oh, were you guys watching the fight? Like, why? Who's fighting? And I was like, get me the fuck out of this school. I have to leave. I have to leave. And I called you, and you're like, no, we're getting in a fight. Like, come over.
Yeah.
And I was like,
Yeah,
I'll be there.
that was-
And you showed up. Yeah.
Then we
Yeah.
did the
that
last
was-
game.
That's when everyone would come over to the house. We always
Yeah.
get the pay-per-views.
All of them.
Yeah,
Yeah.
all the GSP fights, all the McGregor
Yeah,
fights,
yeah,
they had
yeah.
all.
Yeah.
Yeah. You guys would come here. You guys would come out
No,
here.
it was in Revere still.
It was in Revere.
Oh, that's right. Not here. That's
Yeah.
right. What am I saying here? That's right. We were in
We had the-
Reservoir
Yeah.
Ave.
Yeah.
There was another McGregor fight we had here, but it was at Reservoir Ave.
Yeah,
At,
that's right. Yeah.
When that fight happened.
That was Khabib, I think you had here.
No, Khabib was still in Revere, I think.
Was he really?
No.
There was one
no.
where we were here late. I felt bad.
No, Khabib.
Yo,
We left your
Khabib-
house at like
do you
2
remember
a.m.
the
No, Khabib
snowstorm?
was here.
Oh my God, yeah,
It
you
was
guys helped me.
here.
You helped me
We had
shovel
to
out.
fucking
Yeah.
shovel everyone
Oh.
out.
Oh, that's
Yeah,
right.
yeah,
Yes,
yeah.
that's right.
That was awful.
I was fighting that night.
That was another fight, but there was a bunch of people here,
Yeah,
and
yeah.
none of us could get out.
We had to was up there. It was
Oh my
two,
God.
It was 2 in the morning because those fights go on like the main car goes on at like 12, so they don't
Yeah,
fight till like
yeah.
2 in the morning. We go outside and it's like a fucking blizzard.
It was insane.
It was
Yeah.
We got like 14 inches in an hour.
I remember that.
Everybody out.
Yeah,
It was a full house too.
I owe you
Yeah.
guys.
Yeah,
Oh, there was a
yeah.
bunch of us. Yeah, I was like, I'll help everyone get home. Like I was like, I just need to like get home.
Yeah.
like my car will not fucking get
That was
through it.
hilarious.
This one I had the Cadillac.
Yeah.
That thing was a beast in the snow.
Yeah.
But oh
I
my
missed
God,
that thing. That thing
Oh,
was.
that car went
I
everywhere.
I specifically missed that thing at the tail end of its life because it was just so funny all the problems. you
Oh,
were
it was
having.
great.
You had to open the door and lean across the whole car to get the other door.
Did I ever tell you about the insurance when I finally it was finally time to lay it to rest?
Yep.
And the insurance adjuster was like, he showed up. He looked like fucking like Sherlock Holmes. He had like a trench coat on and like this stupid hat and like these glasses. And he knocks on the door. He goes, "Are you Justin?" And I'm like, "Yeah." Like, "What's up?" And he was like, "Oh, I'm here for your vehicle." I was like, "Oh yeah, like here it is. Like, you want to see it?" He was like, "Oh, I didn't think like you'd be home." I'm like, "Well, where can I go? My car doesn't fucking drive." I was like, things flooded. The electrical thing was going. I'll send you videos too. You can do an overlay.
Yeah.
Look at my fucking car. It says I got no fucking gas. It says fucking, I'm moving. It's saying I'm going 0 miles an hour. Like, what the fuck is going on with this fucking... Yeah. Literally, I was driving. Everything just said 0.
Yeah.
Like, I had no gas. I was going 0 miles an hour, 0 RPMs,
remember that.
nothing. It said that the heater was on, but on like 1,000. Yeah. So, like, obviously, like, I would either blow up or I would just combust.
Yeah.
Like, there's no in between there.
Yeah.
And the guy's like, he's like, so what's the issue with it? I was like, well, what isn't the issue with it? I go, there's literally everything wrong with this fucking car. Like, it's amazing that I even got it home. And it's just like, the way he was like, he sat me down and like interviewed me. Like I was like about to go on trial.
Yeah.
And I'm like, why would I lie about that? I love the car. It's been everywhere. So
Yeah.
then finally, like, he finally caved in. He's like, no, I could see you're being truthful. I'm like, yeah, no shit. I drove around for 3 years with fucking cling wrap on my moonroof because
You
it wouldn't
did.
stop leaking.
Yes, you did. I remember that.
Everyone thought I was a nut. And I posted on a Cadillac forum. I remember that. And I was like, did anyone else have this issue? Like, I don't know, like, why like the water is just like seeping through. And then I would come in and there's like, a foot of fucking water anytime there's a rainstorm. And then I'm walking around with like, wet shoes, wet
Soggy
boots.
shoes,
Yeah,
yeah.
like the whole time. I'm trying to drive the car. I'm out there bailing water out with the fucking Honeydew Donuts iced coffee.
It always had a distinct damp smell in that car. Cause
Oh, it was terrible.
good, yeah.
And once the electrical goes, you taught me that too, because you're really good with cars. Like, that's it. Like,
Yeah, it's done,
you're gone. And I remember I took it to the guy Quirk in Quincy. The guy Quirk himself, the old guy, Mr. Quirk.
Yep.
And he got so mad at me. He's like, I followed miles of wires for this car. We unwrapped the whole thing. Get this car the fuck out of my shop. Like, I built it. And then I'm like, this is not my fault at all. It's obviously like this an issue with the engineering. I didn't, flood my fucking car.
The worst part is it's an American-made car, so they should have found what was.
I was so confused, and then I felt vindicated years later. They finally said like, oh, these years there's an issue with the sunroof, something with like the drainage system and the pipes. That was the issue. But for years I got gaslit. They're like, you're insane. Like, you did something to your car. I'm like, I didn't do anything to my car. I love my car. I really enjoy driving. I had a blast. Like I said, I went everywhere.
Awesome.
New York, school, up to Maine. I mean, like literally anywhere that car could go, I took it.
Yeah.
And
I love that.
they were saying for years, they're like, no, you messing with the car. And then finally it came out. And I didn't have the energy. I was just go back. I got you, motherfuckers. I was all along. I was right, but I was like, I didn't even want the energy.
Would you ever
at
go
that
back
point.
to another Cadillac after?
I would. I really did like that car.
I love those.
I like
really
Cadillacs.
Yeah.
I like Cadillacs. I'm a
It was-
fan of Cadillacs.
CTSVs were great.
Yeah,
they're nice.
Oh my god, the
Yeah.
thing
Black
was.
wings.
It was so fast.
Yeah.
It was so
Was
Was
fast.
that yours was CTSV, right?
Yeah.
Oh,
It was so fast. And I got it at an auction, and like no one else was buying it because there was another one. It was called the DTS,
Yep.
which looked like a fucking hearse. And I was like, I don't want that car. Like,
No, I'm
especially it was black on black too. I was like, no, I literally look like a hearse.
No.
But why I didn't want it was rear wheel drive, which
Oh.
for my mother's old Mercedes, she had an S500.
Yep.
Which was beautiful. Like she bought that car cash, like almost not brand new, but almost brand new.
Yeah.
But she told me at like a young age, she goes, whenever you buy a car up here, do not buy it rear wheel drive because
Right.
we would just spin around in circles
yeah. Yep.
trying to get down the hill to school. And it was always, like James was always like
Oh, yeah.
wicked late. Like he'd wake up at like 7:59. We didn't get to 8 o'clock. So she'd be like gunning the thing on icy roads. Yeah. So I give her a lot of
I
credit.
remember.
But
Did you guys ever put? I had to put sandbags in the back of my car because it was very well.
Oh, my dad had this, like, he thought he was so innovative. Anytime there was a snowstorm, he's like, oh, fill up your gas tank. Because if you fill your gas tank, it'll weigh the car down. I'm like, yeah, this fucking Cadillac's 4,000 pounds.
Yeah, I mean,
what's that
adds
gonna
a
do?
little weight.
You know what I mean? Yeah.
To make
13 gallons of gas. Oh, you know.
It's a couple hundred pounds.
You know what I
in the
mean?
grand
Yeah.
scheme of things.
All right, so we're gonna continue this next. We're gonna do a random thoughts part 2. We'll do it
Yeah,
next. Yeah,
screw it.
because we
We didn't even get
we haven't even gone into the Bruins. This is why it's random. We just,
Yeah.
It's gonna be random thoughts. I love
Just
this.
chopping it up,
Yeah,
man.
'cause
That's what this is all about.
That's it. Because
Oh, is it time?
it's time. Well, no, we're not. You know what? I'm gonna give you the week off.
Are you really?
I am.
I
I'm
kept
gonna give you the
them
week
because
off.
I was gonna. I was
They're
gonna-
over there. No, they're over there.
Don't
But you know
tell
what?
Julie though.
You know what? I'm gonna give you the week off.
We'll just do this. Our episode's over. See you guys next week.
No.
All right, she's gone.
Okay, go. Wait till she's gone. No. This week, this week I'm going to give you the week off.
Wow, I can't
We'll
believe
answer
it.
a fan question next week.
That's kind of my vacation. Then.
It's this. Yeah. I mean, we never get vacation, so this is.
But we
this
do
week-
like
This is
the
our
questions
vacation.
from our fans.
We do. We love them.
really
We
do.
love them. We love them. But this week Justin's gonna. I feel as though Justin needs a little
We got a
reprieve.
little sidetracked too. So
little.
A little
You went
distracted.
from talking about beating people up and referees to fucking faulty American-made cop.
Because that Cadillac is very distinct. Like memory, it all ties in.
What's your best memory of the Cadillac?
Honestly, just like going out in the summer, just like you would come pick us up because just come pick us up with the Cadillac. I just always
No.
I have a good one.
What is it?
I know it's Nick's too, but he's not going to say.
Nah, say
You know
it.
what
Say
it
it.
is. Coming home from Twin River, 3 in the morning.
That was mine.
Oh my.
Everyone's asleep. It's 3 in the morning. We're coming home from
3 a.m. was
We're-
generous, by
we're
the way.
all somehow out cold. Justin's wide awake driving.
Oh my
It was
god.
insane.
I woke
We
up.
woke up to some demonic song playing. I think was it by the Speaking
Speaking
Knockers?
Knockers, yeah.
Speaking
It was a
Knockers,
great
yeah.
song.
I woke up, me and Nick are in the back
It was
seat.
blasting it, dude.
We wake up.
Like go like
You look in the
Literally.
rearview mirror and you
Yeah.
kind of like you can kind of see the driver.
Yeah.
You just see Justin in the rearview mirror. This dog is on like 3,000.
doing this.
He's just popping up and down. We just
Just
popping.
like that.
Mine's like this.
We had been- we were probably in the tunnel on 93.
No,
Yeah.
we were.
We were yeah,
Because
we were.
I distinctly remember those orange, gross orange
Yeah,
lights
yes,
in the
yeah.
tunnel, and just seeing the
You know
shadow.
You know that
of
split? You can either go to the airport or South Boston.
Yeah.
It was
Yeah.
right there, that tunnel.
And all I heard was
That's exactly what it was. What a good memory, dude.
I thought I was
That's
in
awesome.
fucking the Tower of Terror because it was awful. It was,
My life always felt so long, like coming home. It's like an hour.
It's not even an hour.
Yeah, like,
Yeah.
like maybe 50 minutes.
Yeah.
But I
We-
felt
we-
like we were in that car for
honestly,
5
we gotta do
hours.
that again. Screw Encore. I miss those really late night.
That was crazy.
Twin runs. Those
It was. I remember we came out one time and like we never even like gambled a ton. Like
Right,
we were just
right.
there for like whatever. Like, we'd always get like Subway at the end. It was open 24 hours. Like, I always felt bad for that poor woman who was
McDonald's.
there.
The McDonald's
The
down
McDonald's
the street.
there. Yep, that was always open. We got kicked out of there one night.
Mhm.
But I don't even know what the hell we did. We didn't even do anything.
Didn't Steven order like 7,000 cheese or something? He ordered this.
No, he got kicked out we got kicked out because they were trying to do dinner, but it was almost like breakfast time or something, and like we wanted like one or the other, and we just
Yeah.
asked. I was like, I
Oh.
know it's
Right.
like I know it's like coming in like 2 minutes. Like, no, it's not breakfast time yet. Like, we're still doing dinner.
Right,
And
right.
I'm like, all right, well, it's like 4:58 a.m. Like, I don't think anyone really wants a cheeseburger. Or maybe they do.
Yeah.
I don't know. So then we try to order like an egg McMuffin, and they're like, all right, well, we'll just like scrap it. Like, we'll get something else.
Yeah.
So then, as we're ordering, the menu changed, and they're like, "All right, well, that offer is no longer valid. Like, this is a new menu now." So then we were like, "Oh, like we have to like
Yeah.
reprocess everything and change the order."
Yeah.
But it was just so weird because like once they changed the menu, that was it. There was no going back
Yeah.
until
Right, right.
11:30 in the morning,
They're
or whatever
stingy.
it is.
They're stingy about that stuff.
I don't even know like what the big deal. I mean, you're already like in the process of it, and like I've done it at Luigi's. Like if someone comes in at like say we close at 12, they come in at like 12:20.
Yeah.
I'm like, buddy, like what do you want? Like cold sandwich. Like that's easy to make.
Right.
You know what I mean?
Right.
Or,
Yeah, yeah.
If I have a few slices, I'll heat them up for you. Whatever.
Yeah.
Retoss on the fry.
Yeah, but I like at 12:01, I'm like, oh no, like that's it. Like Luigi's is closed until 11 o'clock. I would never fucking do that. But anyway,
That's
granted,
phenomenal.
no one wants to work that shift. Like I give them a ton of credit
I
for
get
even
it,
showing
yeah.
up. But yeah, they were like, I don't know, and we were there like quite frequently too.
You know what the worst part is? So this was like I think maybe you were 21 or were 21 at the time, but like me, Steve, and whoever else was, we weren't 21, so we were totally sober doing this too. Like it was
Right,
just, like,
yes.
Oh, yeah, I know.
yeah.
And I wouldn't
It was
even
like-
drink because I knew I was driving.
Yeah.
I was like,
Yeah.
I would never want to.
It was like
Yeah.
4 in the morning, just a bunch of 18, 19-year-olds just gambling.
They would get mad at us. They're like, "What do you want to
Yeah.
drink?" We're like, "I don't know, like a Pepsi."
Yeah.
And they're like, "Why do you want that?" And I was like, "Well, like what else? What else do you want me to drink?" You know, I was like, yeah,
Yeah,
I don't want to have a beer. Like I have to drive like 50 minutes, and I'm driving all of my friends.
Yeah.
And like they would look at me like I was a nut.
We would stuff like there'd be 2 in the front, obviously driver, passenger. And there was like 4 of
Obviously.
us in the back, stuffed, just going to twins.
That middle seat
That's
was
awesome.
tough.
Yeah.
The
That's
middle seat
awesome.
was like I don't even know what to compare it to.
It was
It was probably like the size of like the shirt here.
Oh,
Yeah.
for sure.
I'm not even joking.
And it was
Yeah.
like that raised hard plat
Yes.
cast.
Yeah.
Right? Yeah.
And the
Oh, that-
drivetrain was right there too,
Yep,
so like
yep,
you would
yep,
feel
yep.
it.
That's awesome. All right, so keep the thought. We're going to continue this conversations the next episode. This has been phenomenal. This has been Random Thoughts.
Yeah, emphasis on the random.
Yeah, absolutely, which is phenomenal.
Sorry,
So,
besides.
no, this is what we call the Random Thoughts. So appreciate you listening. Appreciate you watching. Thank you very much, Nick. Appreciate you producing,
Thank you.
engineer. Keeping. What are you doing right now?
Boats going forward.
Going forward.
Moving
Justin, thank you very much as always. Same time next week.
Like a Cadillac.
Thank you all very much. Appreciate you.